Okay, lesson 3. What we're going to do for lesson 3 in making this stool is to curve some of the corners on this sketch and then look to remove the material so that we're left with the shape of our leg design. The first thing we want to do in this space is make sure that we are editing this sketch, not creating a new sketch. So if you saved your work and closed it last time, what you need to do is your project would look something like this, is I want you to go back into this sketch here, right click on it and press edit sketch. So we should only have 3 functions so far down here in this bottom toolbar. What we're going to do now is create some circles. So you can click on the circle up here or you can press C for circle. And what we're going to do is we're going to draw 4 circles, 2 inside this leg and 2 inside this leg. So, and the circles are going to be 15 millimeters in diameter. So click and dragging out, I'm just going to type 15, enter, and I'm going to press C for circle again, and I'm going to do another one here that is 15, enter, and then over in this leg, I'm going to draw another circle, C for circle, 15, enter, and another one, 15, enter. So we've got 4 15 millimeter circles. Coming up the top here inside this triangular, rectangular shape here, we're going to draw another 2 circles. So C for circle, except this time these ones are going to be 20 millimeters in diameter. C, 20, enter, C, 20, enter. And then up inside this top space, I'm going to draw another 2 circles, and these ones are going to be 30 millimeters in diameter. So C, 30, C, 30, enter. So we've essentially just drawn 8 circles. You can see the circles are blue, which means they're not constrained. For example, if I finish this sketch, I can move these circles anywhere I want. What I need to do is tie them to the lines in the corners here so that we get curved positions on our project. So if I just come back in here and edit this sketch again, what I want to do is I want to click on this circle and I want to make this circle tangent to this line, which means the edge of the circle will touch this line. So if I click on tangent and then click on this line, the circle will move to the line. You need to make sure you click on the line and not on your construction lines when you're doing this process. So again, circle. This time I want to make it tangent to this line. Yes? Circle, tangent, this line. You can see I've still got this tangent tool selected, so I can just start selecting my lines and it will move them to it. This one at the top here, we're going to make tangent to this line, and we're going to make tangent to this line, tangent to this line, tangent to this line. Once you've got it constrained to 2 different lines, you'll notice the circle will turn to black, which means it can no longer be moved. Okay, we're going to come into this one and we're going to make it tangent to this line and tangent to this line. This one up here, tangent to this line and tangent to this line. So now we've got 2 circles on the inside of our leg, and same over here on the last one. Okay, so now we've got curved surfaces on all our legs. What we're going to do now is we're going to finish that sketch, and we want to use an extrude tool. So we can either click on extrude up here or we can just press E for extrude. You'll see what happens here is we will get the extrude toolbar pushed come up, and we want to change this from new body to cut. And what we're going to do is we're going to select all of the material that we wish to get rid of. And for some of this, you'll need to zoom in quite close. So for example, we need to get rid of this piece of material, this one, and this one. And for the rest of it, we're going to need to zoom in quite close. So I want this circle to stay, but I want to get rid of this little fillet here. And by getting rid of that little fillet, you can see I'll get a nice curved surface. The reason we give joints curved surfaces rather than 90-degree surfaces is because it will make it stronger. So engineering will tell us that instead of having a tight angled surface in here, we can have a curved surface and it will be much stronger than if it was a straight cut surface. So if you select the wrong surface, you can quite simply click it again and it will remove it. So we're just going through and selecting all the surfaces here that we want to get rid of. Like I said, using a mouse makes it much easier than trying to use the touchpad on your keyboard. Once I've got all my surfaces selected, I like to go up here and click on this little house here. And from here, I can see that I'm going to extrude my pieces of material away. And there's a little arrow here that I can click and drag, and I can take those surfaces away. Okay? And the distance I want to, so I drag them away a little bit, and then I'll typically go to distance and select all. And doing that will remove all of that material. And there you can see we have our chair leg design.